Okay, and we're on. Hello, everybody. Good to see you. Hello. Whoa, that was really loud. That was really loud. I did not mean to be that loud. I was like, hey, everybody. Good to see you. Good to see you, Anna, Krexa, Toonpacha. Lovely to see you. Hope you're all having a great day so far. I myself had a very productive day. I got some work done on my books. I got a channel trailer done, finally. I mean, I had a channel trailer, but it wasn't the theme that I have now. Since Bia did the art for my channel thumbnails, I wanted to do something nice with that, so yeah. And I also have an audio recorded. It won't be for this week or the next week. I have another audio planned to release next week. This week was the channel trailer. So, but yeah, how's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? Amy, good to see you. Hello. Hello. Good to see you, friend. Getting stuff done is nice, but set time aside just to chill as well. Exactly. Yeah, Anna, you've been working really hard lately. Take some time to yourself, please. I highly recommend it. Self-care is a must. Your channel trailer was awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, I thought it needed an upgrade. Because the sound, my mic wasn't that great then. I think I just used my mic that came with the computer rather than a mic that could actually capture the sound properly. Yeah, I like this mic. It's taken me a bit to master it because it is a more complicated mic than I'm used to using. I think the first was, like I said, when I first started making audios, it was my phone, like the microphone that came on my phone. And then I started trying out the computer microphone, like the computer or the mic that was built into the computer, which wasn't all that great, but it was good for what I was doing at the time. And then I got a Tonor mic for Christmas. I've been using that quite a bit as well. Like, that's a good condenser mic, I think. And it came with a pop filter. This one didn't come with a pop filter, which I'm surprised, but as long as I don't speak too close to the microphone, then I think we're okay. Like, where I have it right now and where I'm positioned right now is the best, is the best setting for it. Because without pop filters, you would hear the puh sound, but it would be like breathy like this. Yeah. So when I record audios, what I do is I put my thumb and my pinky in like a Y shape, and I use that to judge the distance between my mouth and the microphone. So that's the best setting possible. Been playing more Date Everything recently. Some of the characters are impossible to read, though. I can't tell if they like me or not. I mean, that's just like with some people in real life, like, you don't really know if they like you or not. But, like, the thing is, try not to take it too negatively, because they might have a different way of expressing their interest and love than other people. Like, they might have a different way of expressing it, which is totally okay. Don't worry, I'm hoping to stop by my parents and see the doggos. Yay! Yes, definitely have some fun with the doggos. I'll give them lots of pets and head pats for me and ear scritches. Give them lots of love. Hello, Audrey. Lovely to see you. Hello, hello. Also, thanks for sticking with me, guys, during the Fields of Mystria, crash out. Literally crash out. For some reason, my computer didn't let me know that I needed to charge it. So, when I was doing one of the, I think it was the quests or the cutscenes, it just froze, and then I was playing the sound through my headphones, so all I could hear was like, and like, it was loud and annoying, and I was just like, I wanted to rip the headphones right out my head, because it was just like, no thanks, I do not like that sound. Turns out all I really had to do was hold the button down for more than 10 seconds. I was holding it for maybe 6 or 5, trying to get it to just turn off, and like I panicked because I didn't know what was wrong. Turns out, my computer started acting up because I didn't have it plugged in. But the thing is, I don't like having it plugged in when I'm doing something, when I'm using it, because I don't want it to affect the battery, because they say you shouldn't really keep it plugged in all the time. But the thing is, I only use this computer when I'm streaming or when I'm recording. I have a computer that I use for writing and such, so why the computer didn't tell me I needed to charge it, I don't know. I just don't know. But it's sorted out now. I also updated my drivers, so hopefully that'll help it. I will pass on your pets. Thank you. I almost cried when some of the characters rejected me. I might be a little attached. Aww. I know what that's like. If I read a book and one of the characters are slightly mean to the main character, I just start tearing up. I just start tearing up, like, I don't know why. We're deeply feeling individuals, okay? Yeah, but don't take it personally if a character rejects you or if people in real life reject you. You may not be a good match. You may not be the best match for each other, but that's okay, because you will find someone that compliments you. You know, some people don't mix well. It's like putting a North Pole and another North Pole magnet together. They just don't attract. But if you put a North Pole and a South Pole, or vice versa, something about magnets. Yeah, we took about magnets in science. I should know a thing or two about them. Abby, hello, good to see you. Hi, Abby, how you doing, friend? First time joining your stream. Well, welcome, welcome. Happy to have you. Happy to have you join us. We're just chilling and chatting. Once again, I appreciate you guys staying. It doesn't matter how long you stay, even if you just pop in for 5 seconds. I'm still very happy that you came and supported the channel, so thank you, thank you. My favorite character is still Hector. None of the other ones can match his charm and awkwardness. Really? I didn't know how much you liked Hector. I did not know that. I think my favorite character so far, I haven't played it since last week. I'm probably gonna play it tomorrow since it'll be my day off of streaming and working. So I'll probably play some Day Everything. But yeah, like I said, I absolutely love Daisuke. I love him. Cabricio, he had my heart right from the beginning. Mateo is a sweetheart. Okay, he is a sweetheart. And who else did I say I liked? My brain is blanking. Oh, and I think yeah, my brain's blanking, but I have a bunch of characters that I love from the game. I think the first ones I went to when I heard of them were definitely Fabrizio and Daisuke. Now, a thing with Daisuke is you have to do something in order for his name to show up in the data decks or whatever. There's a certain bit of dialogue that you have to click through. Like, I don't want to spoil it for people who are considering playing it or who haven't played it yet, but there's a certain pattern of dialogue that you have to do. And I found that thanks to a user on Reddit, because I kept getting the bug that his name didn't show up. Like, some people have other names, like some people have their names next to their dialogue, but Daisuke didn't, and I thought that was weird, even though I'd already met him. But you have to let him introduce himself. Like, you have to have some sort of dialogue that allows him to introduce himself. Hey, Tap, good to see ya. What are we talking about? We're talking about a game called Date Everything. It's newer. I mean, I didn't really hear of it until one of my friends played it on stream. And then I was like, oh, I gotta get this game. So then I started playing it and I was like, oh my goodness, this is so good. This is so fun. It's basically a dating simulator where you date your furniture. So think Beauty and the Beast, but like more modern. And it doesn't take place in France. It takes place in a small town in America. There's a part where they ask you where you're from. In one playthrough, I put Orchard Vale, and then in the playthrough that I'm doing right now, like a secondary playthrough, I put Narnia. I put Narnia for my playthrough. I mean, who doesn't want to go to Narnia? Honestly, like, too bad my wardrobe isn't big enough. Like, I have a wardrobe or closet right next to me, and it's not big enough for Narnia to be in there unless it magically gets bigger if Narnia is in there. Oh, speaking of Narnia, I read something a while back that when Lucy's actress, what's her name? Georgie, I think her name is? I could be wrong. But you know the scene where she first walks into Narnia? That was her genuine reaction. Like, that is not fake. They did not let her see the set until it was ready, until it was her scene. So they were able to capture her real reaction, and I thought that was so sweet. What's the age rating? Date Everything is rated mature. Mostly because of language. And some of the subject matter is a bit more mature. So I highly suggest you look into it before you play it. Just in case. I mean, they do have content advisories whenever you play a character. Like, if there's a character that has a storyline that could be triggering, they let you know in advance, which is great. I have mine turned on. So yeah, definitely look into the game before you get it. They do that a lot with films. I think they did that with the Goonies as well when they showed the pirate ship for the first time. Yeah! It's pretty spicy and has a lot of cursing. Yeah. Yeah. It can get very spicy at times, so it's definitely not a game for younger people. It's more for older individuals, so yeah. That's why I don't play it on stream. If the language was a bit less rude at times, I guess you could say. Like, if some of the humor wasn't as mature, I would definitely play it on stream, but since this is an all ages channel, I would rather keep that stuff off. You know? Georgie Henley. Yeah, I couldn't think of her name. It was on the tip of my tongue, but then I forgot it. Sorry, I gotta sit back a little bit. If you hear any fabric. That's just me adjusting my position on the couch. Some couch ASMR. Love the roomy audio, by the way. When in the film does it take place? My audio, like, I had this question asked. It takes place in sort of an alternate universe. Like, it sort of takes place around the same time as the movie, maybe a little bit after, but it's an alternative universe because somebody said with what happens in the movie, having a sibling maybe wouldn't be possible, but I said it's like sort of like with the Spider-Gwen audio, it's an alternative universe. And that's what I do with a lot of my audios. I like to take some fandoms that I love, make an audio out of it, and sort of make an alternative universe. Just like with fan fiction. It's basically an audio fan fiction if you think about it. As a raging bisexual, date everything is a paradise. I get that. It's like, oh no, he pretty. Oh no, she pretty. Oh no, they pretty. Everybody's pretty. Oh man. Yeah. I would say 18 plus. Yeah. Date everything is 18 plus. Yep. Gotta be an adult. Spider-Gwen audios? Yeah. I've been trying to work more on my audio series. Like, I've been trying to do more Katara audios. I should be working on some scripts for those, trying to build that up a bit. I'm putting together another part of the Adventures with a Runaway Rogue audio, which is basically, my character's basically a female version of Flynn Rider, and the listener is, you know, Rapunzel, like the princess. Yeah. Add a little variety to my channel. I mostly make audios like female for male audios, or sometimes I make female for all, which means anyone can listen to it regardless of gender. And then sometimes I make female for female, so it's like girl and girl, or girl and boy, or girl and anyone. Yeah, just be a little more inclusive on my channel. Because I think everyone should be able to enjoy my audios, so yeah. Hey Zombie, good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the chillin' chat. You're alive? Well, that's good. I hope you're taking care of yourself. I hope you're eating delicious food. I hope you're drinking plenty of water. Taking any medication. Taking any medications that you need to. Getting some fresh air if and when you can. And yeah, hope you're taking care of yourself. And that goes for all of you too. Take care of yourselves. Do you play any musical instruments? I play the piano. I've played the piano since 2011. My parents got a, stand-up piano that you plug in. Like, just an electric piano. Not really electric, because it still sounds like an actual piano. But all you have to do is really plug it in. You don't have to tune it, which is great. Because when I was little, we had a piano. But it was kind of out of tune. So having a piano that actually worked was great. And I'm self-taught because I cannot read sheet music to save my life. But yeah, my Nana apparently could play by ear, which is basically what I can do. Like, I don't need to read sheet music. I can play by listening to the song, sometimes only once if I'm lucky. Sometimes I have to listen to it a few times in order to get the notes right. But other times I can pretty much play it the first or second time I hear it. It's nice because I want to learn some songs from K-pop Demon Hunters, because they have some good songs. See, I know all the notes in my head. I can picture the notes in my head. So I guarantee that when I play it, I might be able to learn it in like an hour. Because I've heard it so many times. You know, the other day, they played Golden on the radio, and I just about flipped. Like, you should have seen me run up the stairs like, Meow! And I turned that up. I turned it up, and my siblings were just like, oh no, here she goes again. But in a loving, affectionate way, of course. I also played the violin for a short while, but the violin is a pain because the pegs on mine are just like not the way they should be. And I still need to replace one of the strings on there, so it's just been sitting there for like 2 years. Went to school sick, sadly not feeling well. Oh, I hope you feel better. I hope you feel better, zombie. Get plenty of rest. Drink plenty of water, drink plenty of tea or whatever you like. Watch some comfort movies or shows. Brain zoomies again? Yeah. Another piano player, nice. Yeah. How about a piano playing stream maybe in the future? Yeah, I might have to work around that because my piano is in a different room and I have my laptop and my mic set up in a certain way, and I don't think there'd be enough room to really put this computer and this mic on my piano table, so I could probably do piano covers. I think that could work. Like, I'd use my other mic to record it and then just edit it on Audacity, but we'll see. That's actually a good suggestion. I'll keep that in mind. I actually think I'm getting sick too. Oh no, so many sick people in the chat. Oh, I hope you guys feel better. I'm sending head pats. Sending head pats and wolfie cuddles. My nose is very stuffy. I sound like I'm dying over and over again. Aww. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I also play the flute, but I can only play like songs in a certain key. If you know what I mean, like songs in a certain key, because if I try to play songs with other keys, my fingers go a little crazy. I can't find the right notes. I still have to learn how to play a few keys. Your voice sounds like a voice actor that I've seen. I can't for the life of me remember. I feel like I know you know what I'm talking about. It might just be me. I don't know, maybe. I mean, I'll take that as a compliment. I played quite a few instruments as a kid. Recorder, clarinet, piano, and ukulele. I dropped the piano and ukulele. Learning pretty quickly though. Okay. I never played the ukulele, but my sister did for a bit. My younger sister learned ukulele for a little while. She plays the guitar. Yeah, I got a kalimba a few years ago. I could probably do the kalimba on stream. Just learning random songs, just playing random notes. They're quite easy to play on the piano. It's quite enjoyable. Tested it yesterday. Ooh, nice. There's something that will come to the realm self-promo. Been kind of teasing it once I finish what I'm gonna promote. I can't wait! I'm so happy for you. Yay for the violin. Yeah, yay until you break a string and you gotta keep buying new ones all the time. They're so easy to break. I'm surprised. Like, it wouldn't be such a pain if my pegs wouldn't keep loosening. I don't know what it is. They just loosen all the time. I can only play Jingle Bells on the piano. Hey, it's a start! It's a start, you know? I'm not sick. Oh, well, don't jinx it now. Well, that's a lot of instruments. That's great. I know. Sorry, I'm just catching up on chat here. Don't forget to rest. Exactly. Been a few years since I played the flute, so I don't know how good I'd be at it now. It's surprisingly easy to pick it back up. I remember playing it when I was a kid. Because, like I said before, there was a band at our school, and I don't know why, but I went straight for the clarinet. I do not have clarinet hands. Plus, when I tried to play it, I didn't like the feel of the reed on my tongue, because you have to put your mouth a certain way in order for the sound to come out, and I felt like I was just not meant for the clarinet. I did not like the feeling. It's like, who knows how many people play like, I know they replaced the reeds and everything, and I know they cleaned the instruments, but oh my goodness, I never thought about that till now. Like, how many other people played that specific clarinet? I mean, we have our own clarinet, but the school just happened to have one, and I'm just like, okay, I'm playing the clarinet, I guess. And it's a good thing that they had other people in this band, because I had no idea what I was doing. I was like, what am I even doing? Anyways, I didn't really like the feel of the clarinet, so the next thing I went to was the flute. And I still wasn't great at the flute, but hey, it was easier for me to hold, and it felt more natural than the clarinet. If you could cosplay a character, who would it be and why? For me, it would be as a male version of Nico Robin from One Piece. If I could cosplay any character, that's a good question. I would love to cosplay Merida from Brave. I mean, I have the hair for it, it's just not like super duper red, but it's curly as anything. So, I would probably cosplay as Merida. I'd also like to cosplay... Maybe? That's actually a good question. I'd have to think about that. But yeah, definitely my first would be Merida. And then I think I would cosplay... Maybe... I don't know. I don't know who I would cosplay. I mean, there are so many possibilities. But I'd want to cosplay someone who's like, who would match me. Merida's one of my favorite characters. Wait, did you say that your hair is red? It's not really red, but it's more like it's curly as anything, that's all I'm gonna say. Sometimes it looks red in certain lights though. Like, it's sort of like a, they call it ash blonde. So it's like a mix of blonde and brown. But I would definitely dye it red in order to cosplay as Merida. I would love to do that. You just got to get in the right position with your mouth. I struggled a lot when I started out, but my teacher was so nice and patient. He encouraged me and was super supportive. Well, that's good. You did it, huh? Yay! Good for you. How do you even play clarinets? I was trying to figure it out myself, which is why I went to the flute instead. I don't like trying to log into Reddit. Yeah, Reddit sometimes is a pain. It's like when you log in, it's sort of like when you try to log into a website and they tell you, oh, your password's incorrect. Well, I should know my own password. I wrote the password down. I should know it. Or like if you log in and then you get an email saying, oh, someone logged into your account. That was me. Who do you think it is? It's me. It's me. It's me, Dio. Doing dishes right now, so I'll be AFK. Well, that's alright. You go get those dishes done. You tell those dishes who's boss. You gotta blow a certain way. Like a mix of humming and blowing. Okay. Alright, I'll keep that in mind for if I ever want to play the clarinet again. Would you do the accent as well? I would have to really practice. I could do it a little bit. You know. See, I messed up on it. You walk around telling me what to do, what not to do, trying to make me be like you. I would have to practice the accent. I used to be able to do it a little bit. I mean, I have Scottish ancestry on my mom's side, and she said that her aunts had a very thick Scottish accent. I wish I could have met them, honestly. It would have been nice. I always wanted to go to Scotland. Scotland forever! Thankfully, there's not that many dishes. Okay. If I were a cosplayer, I'd be Spider-Man. Ooh, nice. Gotta love Spider-Man. Spider-Man. I'm gonna be Technoblade for Halloween. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. I never watched many Technoblade videos, but I was sad when, you know, he passed away. I may not have been familiar with his content, but it was still very sad. You know? I think he would have liked the Minecraft movie. Scottish accents are so hard, even for me as a British person. I think I have a bit of an easier time with a British accent. Sometimes I slip into it when I'm doing stuff and I don't even know I'm doing it until I'm like, well, it's too late, you know? You know, it's like too late for me by the time I notice that I'm doing it, and even then, I don't think it's really that good. I think that's the only accent I'm able to do. I want to practice some. I mean, I can do the southern accent a little bit, but again, I gotta practice it. Because it's a tad, what's the word? Cheese and crackers. What's the word I'm looking for again? Yeah, I slip into accents all the time, and sometimes I don't even know I'm doing it until it's like too late. I can kind of do a British accent, kind of. Yeah, I can kind of do it. I'm not the best at it, but I try my best anyway. I try it anyway. I think it's just because I watch a lot of British shows. Like, I watch Bridgerton, and I watch Game of Thrones, and I watch, a few other shows with British characters, and I just automatically picked it up. Ugh. But it's not that great. I gotta practice it. I have a southern accent. I don't have to practice anything for that. Well, that's good. I typically didn't have a great English accent. I just practice all the time. For real, I bawled. He was my comfort streamer. R.I.P. legend. Yep, R.I.P. R.I.P. Technoblade, yeah. Would you cosplay Astrid from How to Train Your Dragon? I probably could. I would probably do the animated version. Have any of you guys seen the live action one? I did, and it was really good. Like, I actually liked it. Sorry, Too Sweet's playing on the radio right now. I gotta sing along. I'll take my skinny, my coffee black in my bed at 3. Yeah, YouTube, you're already suing me for the background music. You can sue me for Hozier too, okay? Yeah, just throw it at me, whatever, I don't care. Yeehaw! Yeehaw! I feel like when people try to do a British accent, they try a little too hard. Like, they make it a little too fancy. You just gotta let it flow naturally. Yeah. Like, when I'm just doing it, I just do it. Like, I don't try really hard. I just let it spew out. Haven't seen the live action one yet. We should. I watched films of Aardman animation and stop motion. Okay, who's made movies like that again? Because I feel like I know. I mean, aside from Arthur, is it Arthur Christmas? That's Aardman Studios or Aardman Animation. I'm pretty sure that's one of the movies, but I could be wrong. It's just the first one that pops into my head. I listen to too many British creators, so sometimes it just slips. Yeah. Because I watch like I said, I watch a lot of shows with British characters, so it just sort of happens. Funny thing, despite being British, I often find myself slipping into an American accent. I mainly pick it up from TV shows. Yeah. That's exactly what happens to me. Like, I'll pick up an accent, like, not all accents, like some accents I can't do to save my life, but like, I just think the accent's cool. I think it's nice, especially if they have like a deep voice and they're just talking very, very smoothly. Aardman to stop motion animation. Oh, okay, that's the one that was on my mind. Okay, that's the company. Okay, I thought I knew one of the movies that they did because I've seen their logo before. By the way, I mean the next step, the one dancing reality show. If you mean Dancing with the Stars, I watched Dancing with the Stars. I don't think I've seen the next step though. I haven't seen that. I watched Dancing with the Stars. I've watched it since, like, season 1. Since it first started. I was like, I want to be on that show. But I'd have to have a teacher who's, like, super duper duper patient. Because if they're too strict, I might cry. I would just like cry. I'm like, why are you so mean? And he'd be like, I'm just doing my job. And then like, haven't seen Arthur Christmas yet. It is so good. It is so good. I love it. I love Chicken Run and Wallace and Gromit. I haven't seen those. With British accent, it really depends on where in the UK you're from. Liverpool, Scotland, Ireland, England, and Wales. Yeah. Like, I know there's different dialects as well. And then there's, like, Gaelic and, Welsh and all those other languages. I have quite a few, like, the language that I have in my book is very loosely based on Gaelic, because it takes place in, like, Ireland, and for some reason it's also called Gaelic in Ireland, even though I'm mostly used to hearing it used in Scottish, like Scottish terms. Like, I know they might call it, unless they call it Celtic in Ireland. I know Celtic is a certain dialect. I don't know. You can drive a few hours and the accent changes twice. Yeah. I mean, a lot of people think that Canadians have an accent, but I don't think I really do. Like, I think more in Newfoundland, you hear more of an accent. But I don't think I don't think I have too much of one. But then again, like, I wouldn't know if I had one or not. Yeah. It's called Gaelic in Ireland. I see. I see. Yeah, it's spelt differently. Yeah, and I probably just butchered the pronunciation just now. I can hear a slight difference between Canadian and American accents. Yeah. Yeah, that was terrible. Oh, what was terrible? I did see Brave New World on release day. They did Bucky Dirty at the same time as what they did to Red Hulk. I did watch Brave New World. It was okay. It was okay. I think my favorite of the Marvel movies, series-wise, is still Guardians of the Galaxy. It's my favorite of the series, like, but individual movies, I'd say Doctor Strange is a good one. Black Panther's a good one. I do like Iron Man. I also like. I thought Black Widow was okay. I thought the opening scene, like, really threw me off because I was not expecting it to be so serious. I was crying and it had only been 5 minutes. I'm like, I don't know. This is dark. Like, this is really dark. Didn't like Brave New World like I thought I would. I mean, I didn't really have high expectations for Brave New World, but I was still willing to watch it and give it a shot. I mean, that's pretty much how I go into every movie, just like, let's just give it a shot, and if it's not as good as the other ones, that's fine. It may not be as good as the other ones, but, you know. Can anyone here speak any other languages? I can speak Japanese, but just enough to hold a conversation with someone. I have tried to learn languages so many times, and it's always been, like, French. I tried to learn French. I tried to learn Spanish at one point. I tried to learn Dutch at some point. I tried to learn, I even tried to learn Japanese for a while, but then every time I want to learn a language, I just lose motivation, and with everything else that I do, it just gets on the back burner. Like, it just gets left behind, you know? Yeah. It just gets on the back burner, let's just say. Sorry, I couldn't find the right words. Shang-Chi is a good. I loved Shang-Chi. That was actually pretty good. I thought it was great. I always forget that one. I don't know why. I always forget that one. Maybe because I haven't watched it in so long. Yeah, usually the ones that we watch are like Doctor Strange or Thor or Iron Man or Captain America or whatever. Like, if we were to watch them in order, we usually go for, like, the main Avengers. Like, Iron Man, Thor, Captain America, Hulk. Though, we all agreed that, the 2004 Hulk? The one with, Edward Norton as the Hulk isn't as good as Mark Ruffalo. Like, I genuinely prefer Mark Ruffalo as the Hulk. Like, he just screams Hulk to me. He screams Bruce Banner. Like, when someone says, okay, who do you see as Bruce Banner? I say Mark Ruffalo. I also liked Age of Ultron. But I also don't like Age of Ultron. If you know why, you know why. If you know why I don't like it, you know why I don't like it. You know why? Anyone here seen Logan? I have not watched Logan. I think I only watched a little bit of the X-Men movies. Oh, and I love Deadpool. Deadpool is funny. Yeah, I just remembered Deadpool. Yeah, my nephew once said that he wanted to watch Deadpool. I said, no, you have to wait until you're older to watch Deadpool, because, listen, I'm a grown woman, and some parts of Deadpool are just, like, genuinely terrifying. Like, I still makes me wince. Like, no. By the way, No Way Home is my all-time favorite Spider-Man movie. I might get heat for this, but I did not like Tobey Maguire. They were just boring. I also thought MJ was toxic. That's fair enough. I mean, I genuinely prefer Tom Holland as well. I know. I think, yeah, my nephew really liked, Tobey because, or no, it wasn't Tobey. It was Andrew, right? I think it was Andrew for a bit. And then I think he likes Tom Holland better though. I'd have to ask him next time he comes over. I never got Deadpool. I mean, you never watched it, or you just never got the hype surrounding the movie? Which I get. It is. Ryan did such a good job. Yeah. We're talking Spider-Man movies? Now we're just talking about Marvel movies in general. Marvel movies in general, you know. I'm wearing a Deadpool necklace right now. Nice. Iron Man is really good. Yeah, he is. He is. Never got his character. Oh, I see. I guess you could say he's sort of like an anti-hero. Like, he's not really good, but he's not really bad either. He's kind of a mix of both good and bad. Comic Deadpool is my favorite Deadpool. He's also canonically pansexual like me. Nice! Hey! That's awesome. Love some representation. Alright. I love Deadpool and Wolverine. Yeah, Deadpool and Wolverine was funny. An immortal man who kills people for money as long as you pay. Yeah, that pretty much sums it up. Yeah. That pretty much sums it up. Who thinks Andrew Garfield should get a third film? Maybe he will. Never know. Deadpool is very much a wild card. Yeah. But I guess that's what makes him cool, you know. Also, comic Wolverine is bi. He's been with both men and women. Yeah, nice. Love some genuine LGBTQ plus representation in the media. Love it, love it, love it. I have a Deadpool and Wolverine shirt. Ooh, nice. You have 2. I have 3. I'm kidding, I don't have any. I'm kidding, I don't have any at all. That's cool. Love to see y'all vibing in the chat. I don't know, I think the Amazing Spider-Man films have run their course. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they made another one, but they probably won't. I don't know. It all depends on what the companies want to do and if the actors still want to do it. Because sometimes companies will want to do movies, but the actors will have other projects that they're doing, or they might just not fit the role anymore. They may not feel the role anymore. I know this because I watch a TV show on Netflix, Emily in Paris, and one of the actors said that while they enjoyed playing the character in the beginning, since the last few seasons, they haven't really enjoyed playing their character because it was such a shift in personality, and the character wasn't as fun to play anymore. Like, the character wasn't as fun personality-wise, so... And honestly, yeah, I kind of agree. I agree. I liked Amazing Spider-Man 2 simply because of his version of the Green Goblin. Yeah, that was pretty cool. It still terrifies me, though. The transformation scene still terrifies me. I remember watching it the first time and just thinking, no, I do not like it. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't like it at all. Can we turn it off, please? We're gonna need to turn this off because I don't really like it. That's understandable. I can see where they're coming from with their POV, so to speak. Yeah. I mean, this show, like, Emily in Paris has, like, 5 seasons now? Yeah, almost 5. I think they're working on season 5. And, you know, when someone doesn't like playing their character anymore, like someone who once enjoyed playing it, like, a lot, and, like, this actor, he's done some pretty good stuff, so... I mean, to be fair, the only other thing that I saw... Oh, actually, I saw 2 things. And it was Ticket to Paradise. It was, Julia Roberts and George Clooney. And he was a pilot. I'm like, oh, I know you! I know you! I watched it with my parents, and, like, they had no idea who he was, but I did! I was like, I know who you are! I know who you are. I know you. And then, during my sick day, during the time when I was, like, super duper duper sick, I watched Miss Harris Goes to Paris, and it was such a cute movie. It's such a cute movie, and, like, it was so wholesome and sweet. And there's a bunch of people you guys would probably know, like, Jason Isaacs is in it, bunch of other people whose names I cannot remember currently. It's such a sweet movie, and he plays good characters, so, like, I trust his judgment. Alright, the only Spider-Man movie I've seen is the Spider-Verse. Those are the best ones, in my opinion. Spider-Verse was good. Spider-Verse was awesome. Okay, I'm back. Someone walked by. Okay, he really did, but I liked the look of the incomplete suit, how some parts actually embedded into him directly. Okay. A conversation I had with my best friend. Why do a lot of trans guys like Spider-Man? Maybe because some versions of him are headcanon as trans. I don't know where I read this, but in Gwen's room, there is a, I do think there's a sign in her room that says protect trans kids, which I thought was cool. And I think her dad has a badge too that says protect trans kids. Not positive though. That's just what I read. We'd have to look it up and look into it. But if that's true, that's awesome. Hey Luke, how you doing? We're chilling and chatting at the moment. Yeah, Gwen's death was super rushed, yeah. As Stan Lee said, anyone can wear the mask. Yes, exactly! Anyone can wear a mask. Doesn't matter if you're a Spider-Man, a Spider-Woman, a Spider-Person, you can wear the mask. Yes, there is above her door. Yes! I thought so! I'm like, oh my goodness, that's awesome. That's adorable. I love that. Hi, Takipa. Good to see you. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Some headcanon, Spider-Verse, Gwen as trans. Yee, nice. Yeah, that's the thing. That's also a thing about movies. Like, we can all interpret it in different ways. We can all see it from different points of view. We can all relate to characters, you know, that's another thing I like about movies. Just being able to relate to a character and maybe feel a little less alone in the world. I mean, some people may interpret it differently from you, and that's okay. That's their point of view. And if it helps them feel, you know, more connected, if it helps them feel supported and less alone, that's awesome. That's what movies also should be about. Like, and that's what life should be about. Just supporting each other. Not tearing each other down. We should all be free to be who we are and love whoever we want. And that's all there is to it. Miles fumbled so hard when he first met Gwen. I was just thinking, bro, really? I mean, if I saw a pretty person, I would probably do the same thing. Like, I hope I sounded cool, but maybe to them I'd just be like, I just sound like just, hi, you're really pretty. Then I just run away. No better way to connect with a movie than being relatable. Yeah, exactly. For sure, Halloween, Spider-Man, he's so relatable to me yeah. As long as they don't interpret others in a very negative, mean-spirited way, since those happened to me online in the past. Oh, I'm sorry people were mean. That's not right. Yeah, it's easier for people to be mean online because they can do it anonymously, like you don't actually know who they are. And like they're behind a screen, so they can say whatever they want and think that there are no repercussions. Versus if they were to say something like that to someone's face, which probably a majority of them wouldn't even do. Let's be honest. Like if they were to say something like that to someone in real life, they probably wouldn't. But because they're online and they're behind a screen, they think they can say whatever they want, which they can't. But yeah, I'm sorry they were mean. Sorry people were mean to you. That's awful. His first interaction was he tore some of her hair off with his sticky powers. Oh, yeah. Maybe not the best way to win a girl's heart. For real, pretty people are scary. Yup. I mean, I'd be lucky if a pretty person approached me. I'd be lucky if they even looked at me. or smiled at me, and I'd be like, hello, you're pretty too. Yeah, anonymity gives a lot of power. Exactly. I mean, I still can't get over the fact that that you said I had a nice voice the one time we were actually in VC. Also, one time I entered a VC in another server and someone went, ooh, a handsome voice. Oh yeah, yeah. You gotta have that confidence, you know? Believe me, it took me a while to get comfortable in VCs too. Like, even sometimes nowadays, I still get a little bit anxious before I have to do a VC. I gotta prepare, I gotta, make sure I have water with me, I gotta breathe. Sometimes I'll watch a little bit of YouTube before just to relax. I almost did the same thing when I first met the girl I mentioned last time. Oof. Don't worry, everybody fumbles. It's normal. Our brains just go beep. Our brains just go pretty person. Pretty person alert. There's actually a cute guy I work with and my heart races every time I talk to him. Ooh. Do you know if they're, do you know if, he has a girlfriend, boyfriend, partner? Do you know that? I'm just kidding. But yeah, if you guys, like, vibe, like, I'm sure you guys can, like, get to know one another, maybe as friends first, and then see where it goes. The Miles thing, I mean, yeah. It's okay, they blocked me and left me hurt several times, yeah. Hey, you don't have to tolerate that nonsense from anybody. And that's something I'm learning too, like, if people just don't, if they just don't respect you, then they're not worth your time, or your effort, or your energy. There are 7 billion people in the world. There are plenty of fish in the sea. Some fish, they may not get along with you. Some fish, you may not get along with them. And some fish are just mean. But one day you'll find your school of fish that you get along with. Someday you'll find your people. What matters is you get right back up again. And I know that for a fact. But yeah, you don't have to take that nonsense from anybody, okay? I can relate to having a crush on someone. I have never actually had a crush in real life. I mean, I've thought people were pretty, but I never actually had a crush. Most of the crushes I've had are, like, fictional. I've had fictional crushes. I've never actually met anyone in real life that I have a crush on yet. And I'm also not in any rush. I mean, I've got a good thing going. I've got a job that I like, which is voice acting. I have a wonderful, wonderful family who I love dearly. I have nieces and nephews who come over all the time to hang out. I have a roof over my head, 3 meals a day. I couldn't be more thankful for where I am right now. However, if I happen to meet that one person, then that's great. And if I don't, that's okay too. I'm not in any hurry, not in any rush. Just go with the flow. I don't know if he's single, but we're work friends for now, so I know he likes me that way, so that's good. That's awesome. I think that's a great way to just start. I mean, sometimes, like I've said before, like sometimes people rush into romantic relationships and they don't take the time to just get to know each other as friends. Like they don't take the time to form that special connection. So I think friendship, even if it doesn't end in a romantic way, at least you have some way to connect to each other. I know my words are a little scrambled, but bottom line, don't underestimate the power of friendship. I'm doing a lot better now, but the memories still haunt me. It's hard to move on from those people. Yeah, I get that. It's like the amount of fish, it's the quality. 9 out of 10 fish are bottom feeders, and that's the problem. Oh, for real though. For real though. Same wolf, Sam. You. It's just that I try to be friendly to people online because that's what everyone wants in the world, but other people won't be friendly to me back. They told me to stop and go away. Well, then that's honestly your sign to go away because they're not worth your time or effort. That's that. Like, it's... I'm sure there are people who will appreciate you being there and supporting them. And the people who don't, I'm sorry, but why spend your time and energy on people who don't appreciate you? I need to go do something, then go to sleep. Might go to school tomorrow. Get worse. See you guys around. Well, thanks for popping in, zombie. Get lots of rest. Get lots of rest and try to sleep if you can. Thanks for coming in. We have a question for the chat. Do any of you think you've gone through a glow up? People tell me that I look different without glasses, and they say that my facial hair make me look older than I am. Probably? I mean, I've probably gone through a glow up. I mean, since streaming, I felt a lot more confident. So yeah, definitely. I definitely think I went through some semblance of a glow up. I'm 18, by the way, and people at my school often say I look 21, which I find hilarious. Yeah. I did. I hate that. That's part of why I'm so cynical now, and I want to be alone all the time, so I won't get hurt again. Although I won't know who I could turn to when I move out soon. Well, that's another thing. If you don't feel ready to move out, you don't have to. Okay? Like, there's literally no rush. Personally, I don't think I could live on my own. I think I'd be pretty sad living alone. I would much rather have my family around me. Because I like having other people to talk to. But if there's anyone that you know you can get in touch with to maybe help you out, support you, that would probably be really helpful. Because I know not everyone has someone to help them. Which I think everyone should have someone to rely on. And it's sad that some people don't have that. Which is also one of the reasons why I'm lucky. Like, I'm lucky to have a family who's always around to give me advice or help me when I'm stressed, sad, whatever. Living on your own isn't so bad. Yeah, like, I understand why some people would rather live by themselves, but it's just not something that I see myself doing. Like, I like being around other people. I like being around my family. I like just having that circle and knowing that it's there. Finally made it to a stream. Oh, welcome, Caleb. Good to see ya. Just talking about life. I definitely want to at least experience living by myself. Doesn't have to be a lot. Yeah, I understand that. I mean, it may not be for me, but I believe in you guys. I believe you can do it. Well, we gotta live on our own because we're adults. That's how it should be. I mean, not every adult lives by themselves. Not every adult can live by themselves. It's all about the individual and their journey. I don't judge people for wanting to live by themselves, but I also don't judge people who don't want to live by themselves or can't live by themselves. Plus, sometimes I don't like silence. I would need someone to talk to. I'm trying to write a romance book called Tears of the Heart. It's a teen love and coming of age story, but what do you think I should name the characters in the story? That's actually a good question. Do you have a specific location for your book? Like, is it somewhere in America, somewhere in Europe, Asia? Like, for me, when I try to find names, I try to find names related to the area. And then also related to the specific time period it takes place. And then if it's like fantasy, I'll go some fantasy names. If it's Regency, I'll go for Regency themed names. And if it's, yeah, it depends on the time period as well. If it's more modern, I'll go with more modern names. Thinking LA. Okay, so definitely when I think of LA, I think of like fun names. Like I think of fun, creative names. Like I think very American, like, sorry, I had some names, but then they just left me. The quiet is nice, but I'm also glad I got neighbors who interrupt the quiet, too. Yeah. It depends on a lot of things, like different cultures, circumstances, things like that. At least in Japan, it's common for people to live with their parents until they're in a long-term relationship or married. Exactly, yeah. Like, it all depends on the culture as well. It also depends on whether or not they're physically, mentally, and emotionally able to live on their own. Like, if someone's disabled and they need a little extra care, they may not be able to live on their own. They may not. And then that's not to say that disabled people can't live on their own. Plenty of them do. It's just that some of them who may need a little extra help may need to have someone close by to help them out, you know. But yeah, it's all about the circumstances. It's all about, you know, culture, and then financial as well. Financial circumstances definitely play a part. Like, the housing market is crazy expensive nowadays. Like, even just a small apartment is a lot more expensive now than it was, say, 50 years ago. So yeah. For me, it is much easier to just live with my family. I feel safe. I feel safer living with my family, and I feel a lot more comfortable. Maybe for the girl, Twilight, and for the boy, Asher. Ooh, those are nice names. I like those names. Twilight Rose and Asher Conrad. Ooh, very cool names. Hey, Hubert, we're just talking about life, talking about books, talking about movies. It's our usual Tuesday chat and chill. It's a lot like that in Mexican culture as well. Yeah. I believe it's the same in Italy as well. Like, a lot of cultures are very family oriented. Basically, all my aunts and uncles didn't move out until they got married. Yeah. I got the munchies, so I'm gonna dip. Have a good one. Oh, enjoy your food. Thanks for coming. Enjoy your food. Take care of yourself. But other people like the silence. Yeah, I get that too. Yeah, take care. Have you guys ever heard of Hurricane Katrina? Oh yeah, I remember that. Man, that was wild. I remember all the teachers, like, I was in 3rd grade at the time. I remember all the teachers gathering us into the gymnasium. And we all sat and, like, watched this slideshow of the damage that had been done. It was awful. Totally did not make me sad at all. Totally didn't leave me lying awake for days on end. I mean, it was the same when the tsunami happened in 2004. I still remember when that happened, seeing it all over the news, and laying awake all night just worrying. I just wanted everybody to be okay. Yeah, that was awful. Years already, yeah. It's hard to believe. I was 2 years old. Yeah, I think I was maybe about, I want to say 9. Yeah, I just turned 9. I remember that. I've heard of it, yeah. was long ago, I remember. I think some parts of the state are still recovering. Just shocking. I'm overwhelmed by this historic incident. Yeah, I've actually grown quite tired of living through historical events, if I'm being honest. I just want a moment of just peace. Honestly, I just want peace. I want everybody to be okay. I want everyone to get along with each other. I know we can't necessarily control the weather or natural disasters, but I hope that everyone who's affected by some sort of horrific event, be it in terms of weather or whatever else, I hope they're able to get back on their feet. Felt like a lifetime. Yeah, I was 5 when that happened. Yeah. I remember our whole school raised money to donate to help the people in New Orleans. I know some parts of the, like I said, I know some parts of the state are still recovering from that. That's wild. Wise man once said these events are unrepeatable. I mean, if those who don't know their history are doomed to repeat it. That's what I heard one time, and I agree with that statement. But yeah, we can't really control the weather, so we can't control hurricanes or wildfires or anything like that, but we can control our compassion. We can control our kindness. And even if we can't be there physically to support them or be there financially, we can at least keep them in our thoughts and in our prayers, or send them well wishes for healing and being able to rebuild their lives. I think the world would be much better if people were kinder to one another. I mentioned the impossible, I'm talking about the tsunami. Yeah, that was wild. I remember the footage on TV, watching it once before bed. Probably not the best idea for 8-year-old me, but I think I was watching it with my mom, so that was fine. It was different than when I watched the news by myself. I'm like, okay, I can handle it when I watch it with other people, but if I watch it by myself, I'm like, this is gonna keep me up all night. Your book be better than the Twilight Saga? The story is an original concept. Okay. Very nice. I actually like Twilight. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh, I don't like Twilight, when, in reality, I kinda do like Twilight. I watched it with my mom quite a bit. I watched it quite a bit. So, I can't sit here and say I don't like it. I read all the books. Not when the movies and books first came out. I was maybe in my late teens when I got invested in the Twilight fandom. When I first got brought into the Twilight fandom. My sister read the books and she saw the movies before I did. Like my older sister. I like Twilight too, though I have an issue with the vampire sparkling. Yeah, vampires don't sparkle, okay? If they step in the sunlight, they burn. Like, I don't know if because Edward stepped into the sun, he would just sparkle, but the sparkles burned or not. Like, and then he does a complete 180 and turns into Batman. he doesn't like the sunlight either. That's one thing that hasn't changed. Guys, I remember someone did a post as a joke of like, Robert Pattinson is totally a vampire because first he plays a vampire and then he goes and plays a bat, which in vampire folklore, they can turn into bats. So him playing Batman is just like full circle. Full circle moment. They burn, not sparkle. Yeah. They burn, not sparkle. I mean, some people like sparkly guys, so I guess that was the audience they were trying to appeal to. The people who like sparkly men. Sparkly men and women. What, you like Twilight? Guys, we have someone in here who doesn't like the Twilight books and the movies. Like, some people watch the Twilight Clubs on YouTube. Hey, there's no shame, there's no judgment here. You can like whatever you want to like. You can not like whatever you don't want to like. There's no judgment here. No judgment. First a vampire, then a bat. That's just a coincidence. Are we sure? Are we sure that's just a coincidence? I think not. I think not. It is not a coincidence. That's why I like the Underworld movies and Interview with the Vampire a bit more. Yeah, I like both equally. They both have their own charm. They both have things that I like and some things that I don't like. I can't say I like one more than the other. I did watch the movie last year and I loved it. Interview with the Vampire, I mean. Because I wanted to watch the series. And I thought that the movie was going to coincide with the series, but then it turns out it's just a different interpretation. The series was surprisingly good. Now, if you were to ask me whether I like the series of Interview with a Vampire or the movies, I would go with the series. The series is... I like the series better than I like the movies. So, you can't just say so and then not continue. Gonna sleep now, it's late where you are. Oh, well, have a good sleep, Amy. Thank you for coming. Have a good sleep. Goodness gracious, what time is it for you now? Isn't it like late? Yeah. Go to sleep. Yeah, thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Have a good rest. Sorry, typo. That's okay. When you said so, I was like, oh, what? Huh? What did I do? Yeah, but have a good sleep. Go to bed. Haven't seen the series yet. Oh, you should watch it. It's so good. It's so good. If I was making Batman, I would cast Jake Gyllenhaal as Batman and Zendaya as Catwoman. Okay, I just realized they fan cast two Spider-Man actors. Hey, that's okay. They meet again in another... It's the multiverse, remember? There's a multiverse. It's likely that, Mysterio would become Spider-Man, and, MJ would be... Yeah, MJ would be... Catwoman. Oh, Jake Gyllenhaal would be Batman. I mean... Sorry, I misread that. Yeah, I'm probably gonna end in a half an hour anyway. I'm gonna relax before bed. Maybe watching TV. Catch up on a few things. At least you don't like Stephenie Meyer for creating Twilight in the first place. Listen, as a fellow author, I know how hard it is to put a book together, and then, you know, if people don't like it, that's a little hard, but, you know, not everyone's going to like your book. Not everyone's going to like what you make, but that doesn't mean you should stop creating. You never know, maybe you'll create something really good. But yeah, I don't like Stephenie Meyer. I mean, I do like Stephenie Meyer. I mean, I don't not like Stephenie Meyer. My goodness. My goodness, I'm tripping over my words. But I read something the other day that the same people, listen, the same people who created K-pop Demon Hunters, the most popular movie on Netflix right now in the world. I mean, think of the popularity of their music. Like, their music is on the radio. On the radio, like in real life. You know what one of their movies were? The Emoji Movie. The Emoji Movie. One of the biggest movie flops in ages. The same people who created the Emoji Movie created K-pop Demon Hunters and Into the Spider-Verse. Sony, okay? Sony did that. Sony had a glow up. They had a character arc. They had a they had a super awesome character arc. The Emoji Movie may not have been good, but then they made the Spider-Verse, and that was really, really good. And then they made K-pop Demon Hunters, which was it blew the other movies out of the water, so to speak. Why don't you like Stephenie Meyer? I said I do like Stephenie Meyer, but I tripped over my words. Spider-Verse movies are good. They are. Not to mention, I would make Chalamet the Joker and Holland Mr. Freeze. That might work. Into the Spider-Verse is a top 10 movie for me. See, I'm always changing my mind when it comes to my favorite movies, so if you were to ask me what my 10 favorite movies are right now, and then ask me what my 10 favorite movies are in like 3 months, the answer will have changed. Like, I will have changed my answer. Didn't like Into the Spider-Verse, but Across the Spider-Verse flipped my bin. Yeah. I mean, sometimes the sequel's not quite as good as the first, but other times it's good, if not better. It all depends on your point of view and your perspective. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I tripped over my words. Dark Knight was my favorite movie for a long time. Nowadays it's Empire Strikes Back. Nice. That's a good movie. I like Star Wars too. I actually don't mind the Star Wars sequels. Okay? I don't mind them. Okay? I don't mind them. I think they were good. Now, the trilogy will always be my favorite. The original trilogy will always be my favorite, will always be the better Star Wars. Now, I do like Rogue One. I like Rogue One. And I like the prequel series as well. I thought they were good. If I had to choose a favorite Star Wars movie, though, definitely Rogue One. It's my favorite. But of the series, like of the trilogies, I'd say the original. The thing is, my brothers liked Star Wars before I did. I think what really... Oh my goodness, it just started pouring rain. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it just started pouring rain. Oh no, that's just my headphones. Okay. I thought, why is it raining so hard? It's just my headphones. What was I saying? Oh yeah. I didn't really get into Star Wars until maybe... I want to say... The Force Awakens came out. Then my family wanted to have Star Wars Marathon, and I was like, okay, well, we'll see what they're like. So then we watched the original trilogy. I'm like, okay, I see what I've been missing. I'm totally on board. If you like Rogue One, I think you'd like Andor. I'm watching Andor. It's really good. Season 2 is surprising, though. Not gonna spoil it, but it is very surprising. The directions that it takes to actually make it seem like a real movie. Like, not a real movie, but almost like real life. Like, I'm surprised. Rogue One is great. I watched Spirited Away. Isn't that a good movie? I mean, Ponyo is still my favorite Studio Ghibli movie, but the next is definitely Totoro and then Spirited Away. I'm yet to watch a few of them. I tried to watch Princess Mononoke, but I think it was a bit too dark for me when I first watched it. I'll probably try to watch it again. I mean, I'm older now and can handle a bit more stuff. Plus I watch Game of Thrones, so if I can handle Game of Thrones, then I can definitely handle Princess Mononoke, even though Princess Mononoke is more family friendly. I know a few people tell me that Grave of the Fireflies. I refuse to watch Grave of the Fireflies, mostly because I know I'll be a wreck by the end. But if I were to choose a favorite Studio Ghibli movie, it would definitely be Ponyo. And if you know me, you'll know why. Oh, Kiki's Delivery Service. That one's adorable too. I mean, what I wouldn't give to be a witch who delivers packages for a living. That would be amazing. Oh, and to have a black cat. I mean, I have a stuffed black cat. But it'd be nice to have a real black cat. There, I was just petting the cat. Some stuffed kitty petting ASMR. But yeah, my favorite is Ponyo. If you know me, you know why. That's all I'm gonna say. And When Marnie Was There was another good one. I hear that one's good. When As the Cat Returns. I have to watch that one. I'll probably watch it this weekend, if I remember. You gotta love Howl's Moving Castle. Of course I do. Of course I do. Castle in the Sky. I need to watch Castle in the Sky. My goodness, there are so many ones that... The girl transformed into a cat. I know there's an anime movie that does do that, but I don't think it's Studio Ghibli. Because I've seen it before. Have I? Have I seen it before? I don't know. I remember watching a movie where something turned. I remember watching an anime movie where someone turned into a chair. Or the guy turned into a chair. That was actually really good. Like, that was actually a good movie. You would think that it was happy, like just a happy movie all around, but no, it's actually quite sad at times. It is good. I forget the name of it. Goodness. My mind keeps blanking and I don't like it. Whisker Away. I think I saw that one. I think that was the one that we saw. Suzume. Yeah, that was the one. That was such a good movie. A Whisker Away is good. I saw that one too. Yeah. They were super good. I loved it. The one I like, Whisker Returns. Oh, you had me. You had me at the. I will watch it this weekend. Just because you mentioned that, Anna, I will watch the movie this weekend. My inner Princess Bride fan has been awakened. Wasn't Spirited Away the cat one? No, it wasn't a cat one. Watch The Boy and the Heron. I did watch that one. That one was really good. I liked that one. I think the guy in a Whisker Away was toxic, though. I'm not sure. I haven't watched it. It's okay if they're fictional. We only accept toxicity in fictional people. Kidding. I'm joking. I'm sure I'll like it anyway. As long as they're not like super duper duper mean. Let me know what you think. I will. Anne Hathaway and Tim Curry are in it too. I'm so watching that movie. I'm so watching that movie. I love all three of the people you just mentioned. Goodness. You mean Jim Carrey? I don't know. I like him too. He's super funny. He's super funny. I'll be happy either way. Jisoo was Lilo from Lilo and Stitch. It was Jiro. Oh, really? Really? I think it's just like who played I think it was Dakota Fanning who played Lilo in the second one. She was in Totoro. It's pretty cool. Never mind, I got confused. You know what? Fair enough. I get confused all the time. Oh, who did I mix up for the longest time? I don't know why, but for some reason I got Salma Hayek and Penelope Cruz confused. Even though they are two very different people, I got them confused. I don't know why. I don't know why. They have two very distinct voices, and they're two very different people. I don't know why I got them mixed up. I just did. I don't know why. Who else did I get confused for the longest time? Lots of people. Lots of people. Oh, I forgot her sister was in it too. That's pretty cool. Forgot about that. It's like Noah Cyrus was Ponyo, and Frankie Jonas was Sosuke in the English dub of Ponyo. If you guys haven't seen Ponyo, please go watch Ponyo. Doesn't matter if you watch the English dub or the Japanese Japanese dub. It's a very good movie. I haven't actually watched the Japanese dub. I think I had it on for background noise at one point, but I don't think I ever really watched it. I've mostly watched the English dub. And again, if you know me, you know why. You know why I like the English dub. You know why. Yeah. Oh, and another celebrity crush I forgot to mention in the last stream was, Cillian Murphy, when he played Thomas Shelby. I don't think I mentioned that one. And then last year I watched the show Lucifer on Netflix, and I was like, oh, he pretty. Yeah, my tastes in guys, like, my taste in people are, like, very, I don't know. I don't know. Ponyo was a cute movie. Made me cry, can't handle it. I know. I don't really cry in Ponyo. I don't know why. I just don't cry in Ponyo. I'm just more like, aww. Like, they found each other and they're happy. They get to live together, but she'll never see her father again. I mean, I thought now if I'd watched it when I was a kid, I would think that Ponyo's dad was just really strict. But no, he's just a dad trying his best. He's a dad trying his best, okay? Cut him some slack. And personally, I would probably react the same way if my child went missing. I'd probably react the same way. I'd be like, you cannot just go running away on me like that. You guys noticed that Gillian Anderson for the X-Files voices Moro. I have not, I know who Gillian Anderson is. The name sounds familiar to me. One celebrity crushes me. Is Sabrina Carpenter. I don't blame you, okay? She's pretty. She's pretty. She has a nice voice. So I don't blame you one bit. Julian voices Moro. Yeah, but what else has she been in? I know she's been in a few things that I haven't really seen, but she's in Tron. I never watched Tron. I think I wanted to at one point just because another actor that I liked was in it, but I never got around to it. I just remembered another one. Okay, do you guys remember that Peter Pan movie that was made in 2015 with Hugh Jackman as Blackbeard? Do you guys remember that movie? I know I completely went off track from what we were talking about, but it's sort of related, but not really. But yeah, do you guys remember that movie, or am I just the only one who remembers it? And has seen it. Because I just remembered another one. I liked Pan. Thank you! Someone remembers it! Yay! I'm not the only one! Yay! Now, you guys may or may not be surprised when you hear this, but I know a lot of people liked Hugh Jackman in it. I know they liked Blackbeard, but for me, it was James. He was like, okay, this is like a mixture of Indiana Jones and Han Solo mixed together. I like him. I'm like, oh, he cute. It's 2 a.m. Gotta go to sleep, man. Go to sleep. Yeah, I'm probably gonna end the stream in a little bit too. So, yeah, get some sleep. Thank you for joining. See you next time. I liked the Robin Williams one. That was a good one too. I liked that one as well. The live action one that Disney made was also surprisingly good, in my opinion. But if I were to choose between all of them, first it would be Pan, then it would be Hook, and then it would be the Disney one. And I don't mean the Disney animated one, I mean we're talking live action ones here. And then it would be, then it would be the Disney live action. Hi Wolf, just wanted to say your work is absolutely incredible and it's been such a huge inspiration. Thank you for everything, you're an amazing artist. Oh, thank you, Paolo, that means a lot. Thank you. That means a lot to me. Thanks for sticking around, you know? Thanks for coming in. Thanks for showing your support. That really means a lot to me. Thank you. Yeah, I will probably make a list. I will probably make a tier list of my celebrity crushes, and we can probably rank them on the stream. That would be super fun, because I don't think a lot of you guys know all of my crushes. I have a whole list. I have a whole, 2 pages worth of, character and celebrity crushes. We'll probably just do the characters. I think that would be better. I think that would be a lot better. What about the Peter Pan movie with Jason Isaacs? I think I only saw that one once. I don't really remember it a lot. If I'm being honest. I don't really remember that one. But once I'll probably watch it again just to form an opinion on it. I hear it's really good. I think I watched it once and then just completely forgot about it. Which is sad because I hear it's a great movie. Collecting crushes like Pokemon. Yeah, I've been collecting crushes like Pokemon since I was a kid, so. Though, when I was a kid, I was more like, oh, this character's cool. I want to be their friend. I want them to exist in real life so we could vibe and hang out. But then when I was 17 and I saw Princess Diaries for the first time, Princess Diaries 2, and I saw Nicholas Devereux for the first time, I said, okay. I now know what people... I now know what butterflies feel like. Yeah, I will probably do a stream where I talk about the celebrity crushes I've had. That would be fun. That would be a fun little stream to have. Back, just had breakfast. Ooh, what'd you have for breakfast? I had tacos for dinner. It was Taco Tuesday. It's another favorite of mine. Nice. Okay. I had the rest of the Ukrainian pot roast my friend cooked for dinner. That sounds really good. What's in a Ukrainian pot roast, if I may ask? I'm curious. I mean, I've looked up Ukrainian foods. Some of them look really, really good. Because I know someone who's from there, and like when I looked the foods up, I was like, okay, I gotta eat those at least once. At least once in my life. Especially the pastries. The pastries look delicious. I had garlic fried rice and fried chicken. Yummy! That sounds really good. I shared a picture of it in the Discord. Beets, onions, sour cream, fresh ingredients. It looks odd, but so good. Okay. Okay. Sounds good. I don't think I ever tried a beet before. I mean, maybe once. Maybe I tried it once and I didn't really care for it, but maybe if it was mixed into something, it would be better. But yeah, I definitely have to try that. I'll look at it after the stream, because I feel like if I open Discord while I'm streaming, then the stream's gonna act wacky. Yeah, that does sound good, Abby. Said it took her 2 hours to make. Oh my goodness. Well, I hope you complimented her on her efforts. Okay, there we go. I was just liking something my mom sent. Okay, let me see. Alright. You always do? Perfect. Yeah, it's really yummy with lots of garlic. Definitely not a vampire feast then. Yeah, not for vampires then, huh? Alright, someone just sent me something, I just gotta look at it real quick. Okay, can I just read it? Oh my. Alright, there we go. Alright, focus, White Wolf. Alright. No, go back, please. Go back. Go back, please. Thank you. Okay. Meow, 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 meow. Ooh, ee-ah-ee, ooh, ee-ah-ee. Oh, ee-ah-ee, oh, ee-ah-ee. Oh, ee-ah-ee, oh, ee-ah-ee. Yeah, I'm just rambling right now. Waiting for them. Okay. My phone could stop flipping so I could look at the chat. That would be great. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna be streaming tomorrow just because it's my day off from recording and stuff. Thursday I might be recording an audio for next week. We'll see. Friday, possibly an art stream. We'll see what we draw. Oops, zoomies again. Yep, zoomies happen periodically. It's just my brain trying to catch up with stuff. It's like brain needs to load. Plus, I had to fix my phone so I could look at the chat. Because I don't have the chat open on my stream right now. Even though OBS does have something that you could use to put your chat, like, on the side. The only issue is, if I were to stream a game, I would not be able to look at the chat. I would have to have the chat open on my phone. Yeah, Friday, possibly an art stream. Thursday, not quite sure. I'll either record, or maybe I'll be in the voice chat around this time. Who knows? Who knows? I might do a voice chat on Thursday. We'll see. We'll see. Unless I decide to do a writing stream. I might do that, actually. Maybe we can work on one of my books. Or maybe we can work on a script. Yeah, I think that would be fun. I'll put some fantasy music in the background and we can do that. That'd be nice. We can do a writing stream on Thursday. Might not be able to meet the stream Friday. Got an appointment. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. Like I said, we'll do some fun stuff. I was going to stream on Twitch this week, but I really, well, because I like all my streams on YouTube. I know I can record my streams, but then if I were to do like Fields of Mystria, and then I would need to record the stream at the same time, that might be a bit tricky. I don't know. I don't know if that would be ideal. I tried to find a plugin that I didn't have to pay for, but I didn't want to download any ones that might put a virus on my computer. Thanks for reminding me I need to work on my... Yeah, totally. I mean, it'll sort of be like a productivity stream where we just sort of chat about our writing, and I'll write a little bit, and then we can all write a little bit together. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I might switch the art stream to Thursday, but I'm not positive. If we do the writing stream on Friday, then I can do the art stream on Thursday. I think that would be better. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I need to come up with a consistent stream schedule. At first I was considering just doing chill streams, but then I'm like, well, I don't want to do like the same thing every day. So I want something that's, you know, engaging and fun. So I thought if I do a chill and chat on Tuesdays, or chat and chill, whatever it is, and then Thursdays we either do art or we do writing, and then Fridays we just do one or the other, or we just have the Thursday stream and we do either art or writing. Either or. Would you be open to voicing a script? Absolutely. Yeah, if you guys have any scripts, you're welcome to send them to me on Discord. Or like my business email. It should be linked on my page. If not, I'll have to update that. But yeah, you guys are more than welcome to send me scripts on Discord. The only rule is I don't do anything explicit. So if there's any explicitness, I would much rather not have that. This is not White Wolf After Dark. Even though it technically is dark right now. You know what I mean. Productivity streams are nice. Yeah. I'll probably do some productivity streams as well. Maybe on the weekends, that would be nice. But Friday or Thursdays we could do writing or art. It depends. It depends on what I feel like doing. But yeah, I'm totally open to scripts. I think it depends on whether my voice fits the character that you want. I can try different voices. I'm trying to work on like different emotional tones and stuff. So that would be good practice. Yeah. Hey, thank you. You're welcome. Yeah, just send them to me through Discord. I think I have a voice actors section in my server as well that you can send them, or just put it in the writers section. That would be fine too. Yeah, just put your script anywhere, it's fine, or just DM me. Like I said, you guys are welcome to DM me. I just had to keep my DMs closed because of bots and unsavory folk messaging me stuff. Okay. Speaking of projects, any updates? I don't want to say yes, but no. I'm sorry. I know we can't rush art. I mean, if push comes to shove, I could probably just
do a guy voice or something, or something like that. I don't know. I can't do a deep voice. I mean, I could possibly do a deep voice, but I don't know if it's good enough for the project. Yeah. I don't know what that was. I don't know what that was. It's like, will do. Yeah. But yeah, I think I'm going to end the stream here. Yeah, because it's about 9:15 for me, and I'm getting a little bit tired, but so I'm probably just gonna relax a bit, watch some TV, catch up on a few things before I go to sleep. But thank you guys for coming. It's been a lovely stream. You guys have been awesome. Tomorrow, again, no stream. I'll be doing some work, writing some scripts, maybe catching up on some Game of Thrones. We'll see. But it was lovely having you guys. I'll see you next time.